Farmers across Ohio had a rough year. Acres of fields sitting empty without crops because of all the rain. Even so, one company says they did okay. And this week's Buckeye Built, News 5's Meg Shaw went behind the scenes of a nearly 100-year-old canned tomato company.
From the fields in Northwest Ohio to the grocery shelves in at least 30 states, the Dei Fratelli brand says they are committed to all things tomatoes. Any good gardener knows it takes patience.
Make sure we don't get too soft.
And the right weather.
This year was a very big struggle
to get the perfect crop.
But this crop right here, this field looks phenomenal.
A recipe the Dei Fratelli brand has followed year after year.
This is our 96th year.
The company's roots were planted right here in this house in 1923. Northwood, Ohio, just outside of Toledo.
The company was started by our great-grandfather.
Selling sauerkraut. And decades later, the Herzl family is still right here, now known for their tomato crop. Selling canned tomatoes, sauces, salsas, and more. The company is led by the family's fourth-generation CEO, Stephen Herzl.
And sometimes you can pick up a flavor that you say, something's different here, but most of the time it's very consistent.
Their products are made from locally grown tomatoes.
Most of them are grown within about, I want to say half of what we get is grown within 10 to 15 miles of one of our facilities.
But what happens from the time those tomatoes are picked and purchased in the store? Let me tell you, a lot. Millions come into the facility by the truckload, where they're washed, sorted, canned, cooked, and shipped out to states throughout America.
To pull all this together, we have to have people that know what they're doing and they're committed to doing it. This is hard work.
Over the years, the tomato company has weathered its fair share of obstacles, but no matter what's thrown their way, it always comes back to the Herzl family promise.
Quality is what people want. Quality sells, and that's number one.
And as the seasons have changed, so has the consumer, who are asking more questions.
Who touched this? Where'd it come from? How can I trust it?
Questions he understands and welcomes.
A lot of people don't appreciate how fresh tomatoes are in a can, but truly they're harvested ripe, and then we're converting them and preserving them, so it's always all the nutrients, everything's going to stay there.
At the end of the day, Herzl says it's about bringing people together around a meal, like his family did so many years ago and continues to do today.
And it's tough. People don't have time to get together as a family, but when they do, we want to have a great food experience, and it's part of our purpose. We feed people.
And as you may have noticed, it's all about family for Dei Fratelli. The current CEO says they already have the 5th generation of Herzls involved in the company, ready to continue their legacy. For more on Dei Fratelli, you can go to our News 5 app and click on the As Seen On section. For News 5, I'm Meg Shaw.